known as cat.
He's gone.
All right. Vatsala, ready?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes.
I see this.
We talked about a couple of weeks ago simple present tense, simple past tense. And today we are going to talk about future tense and we talk about simple future tense and active voice, passive voice in simple present, past and future tenses, and telling stories using verbs to narrate in the present, past and future tense.
Okay, good. All right.
The simple present tense is used to express habits and routine, such as daily activities or repeated actions, and starting general truth. This tense is used for facts and statements that are always true, expressing universal truth, verb forms and usage. When you use regular verbs, we should add s or es for third person singular, while irregular verbs may change forms. Describing habits, for an example, she drinks coffee every morning. They eat rice every day. Routines, they go to the gym on Mondays and Wednesdays. I study every evening. She sleeps at 10 p.m. every day. General truths, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. The earth revolves around the sun. The sun rises in the east. Universal facts, the earth revolves around the sun. Gravity pulls objects towards the center of the earth. The simple past tense, review of the simple past tense. The simple past tense is used for actions completed at a specific time in the past, often formed by adding ed to the base verb. Example, climb, it becomes climbed. Washed, it becomes washed. In regular and irregular verbs add ed, d, or ied. Example, walk, walked, bake, baked, cry, cried, study, studied. Let's move to the next slide. Usage with time expressions. With the time expressions and without time expressions. With the time expressions mean Niluka called last week. We visited her yesterday. Without time expressions, I cooked dinner. We can use recent past. We visited her yesterday. And distant past, she lived in London a long time ago. There is a distant past. Single action. She talked to her manager, and we can use multiple actions in this tense. They invited friends, ordered pizza, and watched a movie. There are 3 actions in this sentence. Sentence structures, positive, negative, and question. When we use positive sentences, I, you, we, we can, they worked, he, she, it worked. When we use negative, we only add did not to the verb. And question form, we add Did plus subject plus verb. Example, did Geeta send the email? For some examples, positive regular verbs. I played tennis. Negative regular verbs. It didn't rain. Question, regular verbs. When did she arrive? Positive with irregular verbs. She slept early. Negative with irregular verb. They didn't speak Tamil. Question with irregular verb. Where did you meet my manager? Here is a breakdown of the most common types of changes. No changes at all. Some verbs stay the same in all three forms: base form, past, and past participle. For an example, put, cut, cut. And second one, same past and past participle. These verbs change once and keep that form: base form, past form, and past participle. Sleep, slept, slept. Drink, drank. Build, built. In irregular verbs, here is a breakdown of the most common types of changes. Third one, vowel changes across forms. These verbs shift vowels in each form: base, past, and past participle. Sing, sang, and sung. Drink, drank, it becomes drunk for the past participle. And begin, began, begun. Fourth one is completely irregular. Some verbs change in ways that defy patterns. In base form, past and past participle. Go, went, gone. Be, was, were, and been. Then we'll see this table. The verb to be is one of the most essential and irregular verbs in English. In base form, we can be. Example, I want to be a doctor. Infinitive, to be. She hopes to be chosen. Present simple, am is are. I am. Example, I am ready. He's late. They are here. Past simple, was were. I was tired. You were amazing. Present participle forms being. Example, he is being silly. Past participle form been. Example, I have been there. Future form will be. They will be happy. The tense of future, it's going to. Form am is are going to be. Example, she is going to be famous.
Oops.
Then move to transitive and intransitive verbs. Transitive verbs mean require a direct object, something or someone that receives the action. You can ask verb what or verb whom and get a clear answer. Example, she kicked the ball. Kicked what? The ball. He reads books. Reads what? Books. Without the object, the sentence feels incomplete. She kicked Kicked what? We don't know. So intransitive verbs do not take a direct object. The action stays with the subject, nothing receives it. Example, he sleeps peacefully, they arrived late, she cried. You can't say he sleeps what? It doesn't make sense. Some verbs can be both, depending on context. Some verbs can be transitive or intransitive. Transitive means she runs a company. Intransitive, she runs every morning. Verbs that can or can and cannot use passive.
We can probably skip that. Okay. So today's topic. This is the today's topic, right?
This is today's topic. The future tense in English can be expressed in several ways, and the choice often depends on whether you are speaking formally or informally, and whether the action is planned, spontaneous, or predicted. Informal usage. In casual conversation, native speakers often use contractions and simpler structures. First one, going to plus base verb, used for plans or intentions, very common in speech. Example, I'm going to visit my grandma this weekend. We are going to watch a movie tonight. Gonna is a relaxed pronunciation of going to and is widely used in informal speech. Used when something is or present continuous or near future. We can use when something is already arranged. Example, I am meeting Jake at 5. She's flying to Paris tomorrow. Third one, will plus base verb used for spontaneous decisions or promises. Examples, I will grab some coffee. We will call you later. And then we can talk about positive and negative sentences. So I will work, you, when we use positive sentences, I will work, I will work, you will work, they will work, he will work, she will work, and it will work. When we use it negative form, we have to add only not. Will not work, I will not work, you will not work, they will not work, she will not work, it will not work. So this is the additional thing. So we can add, I think I will enjoy new job once I settle down. I believe things will work out for the best eventually. I suppose I will have to make a decision soon. I imagine life will be very different in 10 years. When we use negative form, I don't think I will enjoy the new job once I settle in. I don't believe things will work out for the best eventually. I don't suppose we'll have to make a decision soon. I don't imagine life will be very different in 10 years. So let's see how to give short answers in the future simple tense. Will he be in Candy tomorrow? Yes, he will. That's no contraction. No. And we can use no, he won't. Will the flight arrive on time? Yes, it will. Or we can tell no, if won't. Will you invite a lot of people? Yes, I will. Or no, I won't. So this is
Yeah,
a
you
future.
can do this as an exercise. Yeah, maybe PV can do this.
Yes.
PV, you want to feel it? Positive?
Okay,
Yeah, it's like I will give you the recipe, right? This is the future tense.
You
Yeah. Do you understand what this exercise is, PV?
I will give the recipe.
Yeah. Don't worry, you
Don't worry,
will
you
pass.
pass. You
Yeah,
will pass the exam. The bank will close at 5 o'clock. 5.
exactly.
And the will store delivered on will
Will
delivered
not,
on
will
yes
not,
will not
will not be
delivered
on
on
Sunday.
Sunday. He will be
won't be.
home. He won't be home until 11 o'clock. I I ha
I won't have time to.
I will not have time tomorrow, right? You are
I
saying,
will
uh, I won't have time tomorrow. Yeah, okay. Okay. Question? For
did
example, will
they
they make an announcement, right? So the make does not change. Here, question, will she get the job? Will you
will
come to meet me tomorrow? Do you understand? Does it make sense? You're asking a question. So will they make an announcement? Will she get the job? Will you come to meet me tomorrow? So these are the different forms of using future tense, positive, negative, and question. Any questions for me?
Mhm.
Hear me? No?
Yeah, no.
Okay. All right. Now here is this is what. So I think we are going to do this as a, we are going to keep this pattern. So here, what we are trying to do is we would pick like common 10 or 20 verbs, and we are going to use them over and over again in different sentences. So the words Vatsala has chosen, these are the words, okay? Now, look at Vatsala, go ahead.
These are three separate stories written in the present tense, past, and future tense. Present tense story: a day in Rizna's life. Rizna wakes up to the sound of her alarm. She drinks a glass of water and goes to the balcony to stretch. She reads a few pages of her book and returns to her room to brush her teeth. She cooks breakfast and takes her vitamins. Then she types an email to her boss. She watches a mm, short video while her food digests. After that, she cleans her desk and teaches a class online. She attends a meeting and talks with her team. In the evening, she folds laundry and learns a new recipe. She studies for her exam and relaxes with music. She eats dinner, gets ready for bed, washes her face, sweeps the floor, writes in her journal, answers a few texts, and finally sleeps peacefully.
Okay, here's an exercise. One for Wathsala, then for PMA. Instead of Reasna, use I. Wathsala, you have to tell using I. Pumi, tell the story using they. Wathsala, you go first.
I wake up to the sound of my alarm.
Maela, right? Maela. Oh,
My,
yeah. It doesn't matter. Yeah. You can change or you don't have to. At least
I,
change the verb. Yeah.
I drink a glass of water and go to the balcony to stretch. I read a book. I read a book, few pages of my book, and return to my room to brush my teeth.
I read.
I,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
um, I cook breakfast and take some vitamins. Then I type an email to my boss. I watch a short video while my food digests. After that, I clean my desk and teaches a class online.
I clean my desk and teach.
Teach,
Remember?
yes, sorry,
Yeah.
teach a class online.
Yeah.
I attend a meeting and talk with my team. In the evening, I fold laundry and learn a new recipe. I study for my exam and relax with music. I eat dinner, get ready for bed, wash my face, sweep the floor, write in my journal, answer a few texts, and finally sleep peacefully.
Pimi, try for they. And make
They
change
wa-
where it is necessary. Yeah. They wake up. Yes.
they wake up to the sound of their alarm.
They
They
are
drink
alarms. Yeah. They are alarms, right? It's plural. Go ahead. Yeah. They drink.
they drink a glass of water and go to the balcony to stretch. They read a few pages of their book and return to their home to brush their teeth. They cook breakfast and take their vitamins. Then they type an email to their boss. They watch a short video while their food uh, digests. After that, they clean their desk and teach a class online. They attend a meeting and talk with their team. In the evening, they sort laundry and learn a new recipe. They
They fall,
study,
right? They fall. There's no is. They fall the Lord. Okay, yeah. Okay.
um, they study for their exam and relax with music. They eat dinner, get ready for bed, wash their face, sweep the floor, write in their journal, answer a few texts, and finally sleep peacefully.
Laura, you want to polish it a little bit? Or you want to let go? For example, when they say, right, for example, look at here, right? They eat dinner, get ready for bed,
Wash
wash
their
their faces.
faces. Yeah, okay.
So correct it that way. Okay. So they wake up to the sound of their alarms. I would say their alarms, right? You know what I mean?
Well, it depends because
Oh,
what if they're
maybe there's a one
no,
alarm.
no, no, because what if they're together and there's only
Yeah,
one
that's true.
alarm
That's true.
and you're
All right.
assuming but washes their so face has to be faces because it's more than one face
Yeah.
because it's a group of people.
So do it from the beginning and choose where to make it plural, where it's necessary, and to leave it as it is. Try it, Laura.
For they,
Yeah. Or we can use we. we can use another one.
Okay, I might screw up. Okay.
It doesn't matter. So I
All
I
right.
want to see how you would screw up.
I will. I
So-
might. Okay, you're putting me on the spot. Okay, we wake up to the sound of our alarm.
Our alarm. Okay, so they are. No, no, okay, that's good. I'm very okay. Then we drink.
We drink a glass of water and go to the balcony to stretch. We read a few pages of our book and return to our room to brush our teeth. We cook breakfast and take our vitamins. Then we type an email to our boss. We watch a short video while our food digests. After that, we clean our desk. We clean our, well, it doesn't, it's very confusing because they have one desk.
It can be either, it doesn't matter. You can
Right.
say, if there's only one desk, we say, we
So
clean.
I'm going to say, I'm going to pretend there's one desk. So after that, we clean our desk and teach a class online. We attend a meeting and talk with our team. In the evening, we fold laundry and learn new recipes. We study for our exam and relax with music. We eat dinner, get ready for bed, wash our faces, sweep the floor, write in our journals, answer a few texts, and finally sleep peacefully.
Okay, let me ask a question. Remember last, the sentence is it's a good sentence. Remember last week we used the fanboy rule? Look at this sentence, right? There are multiple things. She eats dinner, gets ready for bed, washes her face, sweeps the floor, writes in her journal, answers a few texts, and we had to put and. See that? Because that's the final this thing. Okay. All right. Wathsala, keep going.
Past tense story. Yesterday with Arjun. Yesterday, Arjun woke up late. He drank coffee and went straight to work. He read some emails and returned a few calls before he brushed his teeth. He cooked lunch quickly and took a break to type a report. He watched a movie during his downtime. Later, he cleaned the living room and taught his younger brother how to play chess. He attended a webinar and talked with his friend about travel plans. He folded his clothes and learned a few new words in Spanish. He studied for his driving test and relaxed with a podcast. He ate dinner, got his bag ready, washed the dishes, swept the porch, wrote a to-do list, answered some messages, and finally slept soundly.
Laura, any corrections as far as pronunciation is concerned?
I didn't hear anything. Did you?
Okay. It is webinar or webinar? She said webinar.
Webinar. Webinar.
Webinar. Yeah, there has to be separate sound. Okay, Wathsala. Now,
Wait, say it, Watsla. How did you say it? I didn't.
Webinar.
Oh, webinar. Yeah, I didn't.
webinar.
It's a very awkward word.
Yeah. So, this is easier than the present tense because the verb, right? Whether I, you, he, she, we is the same form. So, Wathsala, use I and tell the same thing.
I woke up late. I drank coffee and went straight to work. I read some emails and returned a few calls before I brushed my teeth. I cooked lunch quickly and took a break to type a report. I watched a movie during my downtime. Later, I cleaned the living room and taught my younger brother how to play chess. I attended a webinar and talked with my friend about travel plans. I folded my clothes and learned a few new words in Spanish. I studied for my driving test and relaxed with the podcast. I ate dinner, got my bag ready, washed the dishes, swept the porch, wrote a to-do list, answered some messages, and finally slept soundly.
Pumi, try for V. We can't hear you.
Sorry. Yesterday we woke up late. We drank coffee and went straight to work. We read some emails and returned a few calls before we brushed our teeth. We cooked lunch quickly and took a break to type a report. We watched a movie during our downtime. Later, we cleaned the living room and uh, taught, his, taught our younger brother how to play chess. We attended a webinar and talked with our friends about the travel plans. We folded our clothes and learned a few new words in Spanish. We studied for our driving test and relaxed with a podcast. We ate dinner, got our bag ready, washed the dishes, swept the porch, wrote a to-do list, answered some messages, and finally slept soundly.
Laura, I got distracted. Did you any corrections, anything?
No, because I think the one thing I listened to, Pumi, you corrected as soon as you did it. So with our friends, but then you corrected, you said with our friends. So yeah, that was it. Yep. That's good.
Okay, I want to make sure that we pronounce this correctly. Oops. Hold on. It's not webinar. It's I'll put here the pronunciation key, right? Watch this. Wait. Yeah, I don't want people to mispronounce word. That would it's not a I'm trying to put this here.
It's webinar. It's
Webinar.
webinar.
It's a sounding not
Well,
baby. It's webinar. So let me put this, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So you want something, you can't get it. It's giving me trouble. Okay, so it is webinar. So let me, oops. Anything else, Laura, you want to say while I try to get this thing?
Why they finally slept soundly? It's like silent or something. What do you mean that? Slept soundly?
Soundly. Is that what you're saying, Pumi? Soundly?
Yeah, yeah. It's the
So it just
wind of the sea.
peacefully.
peacefully.
Ah, yeah, like peacefully, right?
Did you get it, Pumi? Laura just said, look at how you pronounce this verb. Webinar, right? See that? It's like not an I sound. Okay. All right. Any questions, Pumi? So you asked this what soundly means. I think Laura just explained. Right, Laura?
Yeah, Wathsala
Hello?
too. Wathsala said hello. Yeah, Wathsala said
Okay.
peacefully.
All right, let's go to the next one. We had to hurry up because we are kind of getting, okay. So it is also easier because there's only one form, right? Okay, go ahead.
This is future tense story. Tomorrow's plan for Nethuli. Tomorrow Nethuli will wake up early. She will drink green tea and will go for a walk. She will read the newspaper, read the news and will return home to brush her teeth. She will cook pancakes and will take her dog for a walk. She will type a blog post and will watch a new episode of her favorite show. She will clean her room and will teach her cousin how to paint. She will attend a workshop and will talk with the instructor. She will fold her laundry and will learn a new dance move. She will study for her interview and will relax with a bath. She will eat dinner, will get her outfit ready, will wash her hair, will sweep the hallway, will write a gratitude note, will answer a few emails, and finally will sleep with a smile.
All right, Pimi, let's do it fast. Do it for we, Pimi.
Mm, Tomorrow we will wake up early. We will drink green tea and will go for a walk. We will read a news and will return home to brush our teeth. We will cook pancakes and will take our dogs for a walk. We will type a, a blog post and will watch a new episode of our favorite show. We will clean our room and will teach our cousin how to paint. We will attend a workshop and will talk with the instructor. We will flood our laundry and will learn a new dance move. We will study for our interviews and will relax with a bath. We will eat dinner. We'll get our outfit ready. We'll wash our hair. We'll sweep the hallway. We'll write a gratitude note. We'll answer a few emails. And finally, we'll sleep with a smile.
Very good. Laura, would please pronounce this word?
Cousin.
Cousin. Yeah, cousin. Okay. Vatsala, what I want you to do in your class, do these three exercises. Get rid of the word, right, and see whether they can do it. I think this should help them. Okay, let's move on. Passive voice.
Passive voice. How to introduce the passive voice in the present, past, and future tenses. Passive voice basics. In the active voice, the subject does the action. In the passive voice, the subject receives the action. Subject plus be am is are was verb will be plus past participle. Example, active voice, the chef cooks the meal. Passive voice, the meal is cooked by the chef.
Okay, do only the first three because we are not going to go all of them. We are going to go only present, past,
Present,
and future.
past.
These three. Focus on these three. Yeah, go ahead.
Present simple. When we use active voice, the teacher explains the lesson. Passive voice, the lesson is explained by the teacher. In the past simple, the company hired new workers. Passive voice, new workers were hired by the company. The future
Workers,
simple, workers
workers. Right?
were hired by the company. In the future simple, active voice, they will finish the project. Passive voice, the project will be finished by them.
All right, I think that's it. Laura, any comments? Yumi, any questions? I know it's long. Laura, anything to add?
No.
Any comments about a presentation?
No.
I mean, give something. Was it good? Was it horrible? I mean.
Oh yes. No. Sorry, Wathsala. It wasn't about that. I have thoughts, but not about Wathsala's, about the formatting.
So was it too long? Can she? What did you like about using the verbs in telling stories?
So,
My favorite was telling stories with the verbs.
My favorite. So Wathsala, your presentation was good. I thought that it was a little too long, and I thought that it was going to be broken so that, for instance, the stories I loved. That was my best part. That was the best part for me, where you actually had then, yourself and Pumi take a different, like say if it was
Subject,
you tried we and they, and it was interactive, and students would be able to actually, learn. I think because by doing it, you're learning it, than just listening to Wathsala read the slides, because it gets to be a little, it gets to be overwhelming for the person who's learning, right? It's a lot of information that you're giving them. And I feel like it has to be broken up still. So like if I can't remember what the first part was, but when you go to the slides, like to break it down. So I feel like there needs to be exercises separating everything. Does that make sense? And Jay, this is like not a thing. It's just, and please, Pumi and Wathsala, tell me if you have felt the same way. But Jay, while Wathsala was reading, you kept highlighting stuff, and it was really getting distracting to me.
Okay, all right.
You kept highlighting words while Wathsala was talking, and I couldn't concentrate on what she was saying because
of that activity. Okay, I apologize for that. I thought I was being.
No, I'm just being honest. You asked me.
Not helping. Thank you for helping. Anyway, here's what you can do.
No, I feel like we should have them highlighted before. We can highlight them before before we do it.
So you highlighted before. So I think next week, right? This is my plan. So start with these slides as a review. You know what I mean? So this is a good way to review the simple present, past, and future, right? I think you can combine the next three, like present continuous, past continuous, and future continuous, present it as one lesson because they are similar. I was going to, so do that together, because that way we can make it. I would use these three slides, right, as a, for review, right? We don't have to go, for example, we don't have to go and do this review again. No, I don't think that's necessary at this point, right? We are beyond that. Go ahead, Laura.
I was just going to say those paragraphs, I think at the very end that if you go to slide 22, I think it starts with 22.
Yeah.
So like how you have your present tense, past tense, and future tense stories. I know, Jay, you said this already, but I think it would be great if the kids in class
Yeah.
actually not only read aloud the story, I think it would be good if they actually wrote a few sentences a day in, so whatever a person's name isn't, like a day in their life, right?
Exactly.
And a present tense story. And it doesn't have to be this long. It could be
This
shorter.
is what I would do. I would give them the base form, right? I would leave this as a blank, like underline. Let's see whether they can pick. So if you make one, right? So look at, you take this, get rid of the answers, put the base form, and tell them, okay, now tell it in a present, past, and future. All you have to do is make one slide. As Laura said, it's not just writing. Let them stand up and say it. That's very important that they pronounce these things. Right, Laura, agree?
Right. Oh, I thought they were going, I didn't think they were going to write. I thought they were just going to say it out loud. And I think that writing is important because when you write it and you say it, like it's repetitive. So by writing it, I feel like I don't know. I find when I write something, it makes me remember it. So
No, that's very true. Pumi, what are your comments? What did you like the most? And go ahead, let us know. Pumi?
Yeah. Yeah. That's way is very good. Um, the presentation is makes very attractive. So, yeah, that's it.
So, Wathsala, you see what I'm doing, right? Put
Yes.
the base form, get rid of the answers, use one slide, and make sure don't move to the next one unless they get the present tense. Make sure they can do that. If you do like 20 verbs as I have done here, they should get the message. It should be easier for them. And as I said, do it for I, we, she, so different subjects. So they anything else you want to add, Laura?
yeah, I think you did a great job, Watsala.
Thank you.
And it was long.
I was
too.
not sure. When you said I don't have anything to say, I thought it
No,
really
because everything I had to say was in regards to you, and I didn't know if you wanted me to say it now.
come on, give me a break. Huh? You always say what you always say about
Watsala,
you. Why
no,
stop
I want
today?
to ask Watsala. I want to ask Watsala, honestly, Watsala, when you were talking and he was highlighting and coloring the words, it was distracting, right?
She's not going to say, I know her. She said no idea.
Well, I'm saying
Because
it.
she's there.
I said it for her. So no. But I will say, like, it was 26 slides. That's a lot of slides. So
Yeah, that's
like
not a sign.
for Watsala, it gets tiring, saying things. It's natural. Like I'd be tripping over stuff after a while. That's why I feel like it could be broken down, have exercises in between, so the students
Exactly.
get to do things, and it gives you a chance to take a breath.
So when you do it with your students, this is now how we are going to form. As Laura said, you put one slide, then you give them an exercise. It has to be interactive, right? This is not a lecture class. This is for you to just get an idea what you are going to present, right? In a classroom, in a real classroom setting with all these kids, as Laura said, go one by one side at a time, right? For example, if you go here, right, let me give you an idea, right? So once you put, that's fine. Now here, you can make them do some examples. You know what I mean?
Right. Like
Mhm.
you're describing habits, you can say,
Exactly.
okay,
Mm.
each
Each
person,
one.
tell me
Exactly.
something that you did this morning, or give me an example of
You
this.
know what I would do? I would use the same words that we are using here and use it, see whether you can use some words, right? So this you told them, but doesn't mean they understand it unless you give them an exercise and ask them to, there are whatever 8 people, let them do it. Okay. All right. This is very good. Next week, the continuous tenses, all 3 of them. Yeah. And see you guys next week. Anything else? Laura, Pimi, Wathsala, you guys want to add?
That's it.
No.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Next
See you
week,
guys.
present continuous tense.
Thank you.
Isn't it? Next week, our topic is present continuous tense.
Present, past, and future. All 3 combined because they are very similar. I think that would.
When you say combined, like for instance, how there's the stories at the end, is it going to be?
So first we would say, tell it using, for example, right? Present continuous, right? For example,
Okay.
I can say, these are, something that's happening. Teresa is waking up, blah, blah, blah. So it's the continuous tense or the progressive tense. So do it in present, do it for past, and do it for future.
So I have a question. Can you tell a story using all 3 tenses? Is that not usually?
No, usually look at that. Is why the next time I'm going to when we are done, I'm going to take a real book and 2 different ways of telling stories, right? Usually most stories.
No. What I'm saying is, I'm saying when people are talking, have you ever seen it where they've used all 3 tenses?
Yeah, they do. Sometimes they do.
I'm not talking in a book. I'm just saying in real life.
Okay. This is what I'm trying to tell you, right? When I have to tell a regular story, the easiest way is use the present tense. You know what I mean? You can say, try it. I don't know.
Correct. That's what I'm trying to say. For instance, what if somebody said, I woke up, I wake up to the sound of my alarm. I drank a few glasses of water.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, have you ever seen somebody do that where they use different tenses?
Some people do, but you have to be careful, right? You have to be consistent. So, for example, right, when I have to tell a story, let's say any story, you can try to say it in present tense and see whether you can get away.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And next time when we are done, I'll show you real books, at least couple of chapters, and we'll follow. We can figure out what is the tense they use to tell the story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? All right. It's getting longer and longer. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Uh,